morning, my dear students. In last class, we have discussed about the gift of chapels. Means why the lesson named as a gift of chapels means. In this video, you will come to know. You come to know right now why the title is like about the chapels. In last video we have discussed about the Lalli, right? Lalli went to music class and the music master is playing the instrument very fluently, and he was very what we can call with his experience. He can play very melodious music without stopping and without any disturb, and he had a very grip on the music, being experienced hand, and he keep on playing a melodious music. It is very good, and where the student of that master is this Lalli, cousin of Tapi and Mridu, and sister of Ravi. This girl keep on following him. She keep on following him, but she fails to play as how he is playing and how the notes means music notes like this. The language is of music is like this, something like this. Some languages are there, like this and like this. Some symbols of the music. They will write down the music in that manner, and Lalli fails to understand and go with the good flow of music. And by seeing Lalli, Mridu tells like this: it was like the wheels of a train fitting smoothly into the rails and whistling along, as Ravi said. Means it is about the music master, this Mridu and Ravi telling. And now Mridu started at the huge bearing hand moving effortlessly up the violin stem, making lovely music. Means bearing hand means a hand which where rings, means it refers to the music master. He is playing lovely music without failing. So there was Lalli derailing again, means she again committing mistake. She failing to play good music and all. And while this discussion is going on this side about the Lalli and music teacher by the Ravi and Mridu Tapi, and there was a voice near the gate. There was a voice near the gate. Look at that voice. Amma came while from the gate. Amma oh, like this means a kind of a beggar. While means for begging, we can use this word. Amma came while from the gate. Amma oh, like this means. Have you observed the beggars how they call? Amma, give me something for it, to eat, like this. I think you have seen the beggars near your area. Ravi sent that beggar away, cried his mother from the back for the veranda where she was chatting with Tapi. He has been coming here every day for the past week, and it's time he found another house to beg from, Pati explained to Tapi. Means by hearing his voice, Ravi's mother said to Ravi that Ravi, please send him because he is coming here since past a week. Send him, means like this. Tell him to go away. Still nothing is in our home, not prepared anything, like this. Ravi's mother said, and chatting with the Tapi means they were having conversations, and the Ravi's mother telling since past week, he is coming to our home only to beg, and it's better to find him a new home. Means daily is coming to our home only. Tell him to go for others' home. Why coming to our home only daily like this? She told. Means this is the a Pati. Means Pati explained to Tapi like this. Ravi's mother told, send him to other home, and Tapi and Pati both were discussing. Means Pati means grandmother explaining to Tapi that past week he is coming here only. Tell him to, or better to search other home to begging. Mridu and Meena followed Ravi out, and Ravi is tell him, hey beggar, go away and go to another home for begging. And what is that? Meena and Mridu were following to Ravi. The beggar was already in the garden, making himself quite at home. He had spread his upper clothes under the neem tree and was leaning against its trunk, apparently prepared to take a little snooze while he waited for alarms to appear. Go away, said Ravi sternly. My Pati says it's time you found another house to beg from. Right? There was a garden. Means nearby or in their gate. I think it's maybe footpath or in their garden. There is a neem tree. Neem tree means Bevinamara. Means he hanged his shirt. By removing his shirt, he hanged there. And for the stem means Kanda in Kannada, a Bevina Batti. We can call it as. And he takes support of that stem, and apparently he was taking rest by supporting himself to that tree. And there was too sunny, and he hanged his shirt to, or covered his shirt to the that tree, and he was resting. He supposed to have a kind of light sleep, just resting by closing eyes, and in his mind he is waiting for the food from this Ravi's house, because from week he was getting food, and that's why he kept hope on these people that they will send. And after having this conversation, Ravi came, and my Pati said to you, Mister, means to beggar, my Pati said to you, better you search another home, go away from here. Ravi told like this to beggar. The beggar opened his eyes very wide and gathered at each of the children, one by one, the ladies of this house. He said at last in voice choked with the feeling, are very kind souls. I have kept my body and soul together on their generosity for a whole week. I cannot believe that they would turn me away. He raised his voice, Amma, oh Amma, said his point might be, but it certainly wasn't feeble. It began in a deep and strong grumble somewhere in his withered belly, and came booming out of his mouth with its few remaining teeth, stained brown with a battle chain. See, when Ravi told like that, this person, beggar, replied to Ravi by looking at each children. First he started looking at Ravi, and later Mridu, Meena. He keep on looking all the children and told, from 1 week I am observing the women of this house. Means those ammas in this home, means mothers, means women in this home, they are very kind hearted, and since a week they never sent me away, without giving anything. Whenever I come here, they provide something me to eat, and they are very kind-hearted and good human beings. I have hope on them. You people are lying, means you children are lying to me. I have confidence on them. They used to give me something past week. He said like this. Since a week I am coming and begging, getting something food, and they never cheated me, and I have hope on them that definitely they will give me something if they came to know that I am begging here. He shown a kind of a confidence towards the woman of that house. And again, after saying like this, again he started begging, Amma, Amma, oh, like this. Said he is well might be, means again he started to beg, but it certainly wasn't feeble. On that time it doesn't work. Sad he is well might be, but it certainly wasn't feeble. It began in a deep and a strong rumble somewhere in his withered belly, and came booming out of his mouth with its few remaining teeth stained brown with the brittle chewing. Means a kind of leaving out the sound, means like something gastric inside your stomach, and like this you will do, no, and you will open mouth, and that kind of a thing he did. And he is eating supari, means adike, and he is eating, he has a big stomach, belly, and means it is a kind of the description of a beggar, that how he looks like. Author written like that. And his teeth were brown because he was eating more supari and all. Because of that effect, he had got brown teeth by swinging like this. Ravi tell him there is nothing left in the kitchen, called Rukumani. Rukumani means Ravi's mother or Mridu's auntie. She told him, Ravi tell him nothing in our home. Tell him to go away. Nothing today left. If something left, I will think to give him and all. But today nothing. And he is not to come again. Tell him that. So sounded fed up. She spoke with a loud voice that tell him don't come to our home again and again, and don't irritate us. With a loud pitch, a kind of warning. Tell him that don't come again to our home, like this, she said. Nothing left in our home. Ravi did have to repeat all to the beggar. What his mother said had been easy for them all to hear. There under the neem tree, the beggar sat up and sighed. Means after his mother told like that, means tell him to don't come again and again. Again Ravi need not to reply to the beggar like this. My mother told to you, don't come to our home again, nothing left here. Like this, Ravi didn't tell, because easily that beggar can hear the sound or the conversation of Rukumani. Rukumani, who is in kitchen, she told directly he can get the commands, not commands, orders. Tell him to don't come again to our home, nothing left. Means don't come, means she was giving order. Directly the order reached to the beggar, and the beggar, then the voice directly came from the woman, nothing left here and better to go. He thought nothing they provide me, and better to go with the empty stomach from here. And by saying like that, he told, okay, but let me have some rest beneath this neem tree. He decided, sat up there and said, I'll go, he said really, means a kind of a disappointed voice, a kind of disappointed voice. Huh? I'll go, don't scold me. I'll go, like this. Only let me have a rest here under this tree. The sun is so hot, the tar has melted on the road. My feet are already blistered. He stretched out his feet to show large, pink peeling blisters on the soles of a bare feet. Means he told to those children, okay, don't force me and don't scold me. Let me take some rest here. I don't ask anything of food by your home. Okay, it's okay if you not give me, no problem. Just wait for a while that I will have a rest beneath this tree, because outside there is a too sunny, means there is a hot of sun, and that temperature and that hotness won't allow me to foot what we can call barefoot, means not bare, without sleepers he can't step into the footpath, because it is also very hot due to the temperature. So he stretched his legs, long legs, by sitting beneath the neem tree, and the pink color of the what we can call pink color of the foot, what we can, this part of the foot, pink color, it was already tired with the temperature and the hardness of the earth. Peeling blisters on the soles of his bare feet. Yes, bare feet, without having any slipper. He was stretched his long legs. I suppose he doesn't have the money to buy chappals, Mridu whispered to Meena and Ravi. Have you got an old pair in the house somewhere? Means after looking at his condition, Mridu asked to, whispered means asking with a little voice, like a small sound, means without speaking loudly, just in Kannada we can call it as a pisumatu. Whispered to Meena and Ravi with a little noise, she said, have you got an old pair in house somewhere? Mridu and Meena and Ravi, is there chappals in our home, old chappals left? I don't know, said Ravi. Ravi said, no, I don't know, I think no chappals. Mine are too small to fit his feet. He thought, I am very small, I am very small child compared to him, and my chappals were unsuitable to him, or I have given them to him. Shall I give that? It is very small to him, and his feet were larger than Mridu's and Meena's. Even they are also thinking to give. They are also giving to. They are also ready to give the chappal. Means thinking of that on that time when Becca came. This discussion was going on. Even both girls, Mridu and Meena, thinking to give, but even their legs also, foot also, very small compared to the beggar. The beggar was shaking out his upper cloth and tightening his dhoti. He raised his eyes and looked fearfully at the road, gleaming in the afternoon heat. Means after wearing his shirt, he was making right his dhoti. Means recorrecting. After sleeping, he got up, he wake up, and something disturbance in his dressing, shirt and dhoti he wore. He was making right properly, setting the dhoti and wearing the shirt. This was going, he is supposed to go right now. He raised his eyes and looked fearfully at the road. Means the eyes view of, means his look is very fear. It has very fear, means oh my god, how to get into the road or football. It's too sun hot and my bare feet get injured if I went like this. If I go like this, I got bubbles on my bare foot. How I have to go with such a fearness, kind of like this, look like this. He was watching the road, fearfully watching the road, gleaming in the afternoon heat. Hmm? He needs something on his feet, Meena said, and her big eyes filling in. It's not fair. Means this Mridu said, Meena said, he needs something on his feet. Means something is needed to his feet in order to have it and go. Her big eyes filling. It's not fair. Means she got tears by looking at the condition of that beggar. Who's Meena? Meena got very. She got very. What kind of a hurt? She got hurted by the looking at the situation of that beggar, and it's too bad. He gets trouble if he walk with the bare foot, and she got little bit tears in her big eyes. Okay, let me discuss the rest of things tomorrow, and today we stop here and read the whatever the syllabus, means whatever the portion I covered, and mark the difficult words. Mark the difficult words which seems to be difficult, which you can't understand. Mark it and find the equal meaning and by heart. Then lesson will be very easier to you. Okay.